CAF Champions League will be taking center stage this weekend as the Mamelodi Sundowns will be taking on Stade Milan at the Loftus Versfeld tonight. Now, for Mamelodi Sundowns, they are looking for their first Champions League trophy in more than 10 years, as the last time that they did lift the trophy was with coach Pitso Mosimane. Now, at the beginning of the last season, coach Cardoso was brought in to Mamelodi Sundowns to do one thing only, and that was to win a Champions League. Now, in his first season, we know that Cardoso, he was not successful as he turned away, as he lost in the final, as he also done so in the previous season with the Tunis. Now, I believe that for Cardoso, this will be his last opportunity to win the CAF Champions League with the Mamelodi Sundowns, as we know that Mamelodi Sundowns, they do not really have much of the patience for coaches that do not win the Champions League. Now, fortunately enough for Mamelodi Sundowns, let's believe that in the last 3 weeks, last month or so, Mamelodi Sundowns has picked up great form, and we have seen that in the results that they've been getting, and also the way that they've been getting the results, because many of the supporters finally believe that Mamelodi Sundowns, including myself, that they are playing the way that they're supposed to be playing. What I mean by that is that Mamelodi Sundowns, they are sharing the ball, they are creating opportunities, and every time Mamelodi Sundowns attacks the opponent, they look like they will be scoring a goal. Now, Milan in Mali, they are currently 8th on the Malian Premier League, and I believe that Mamelodi Sundowns will be too strong for them. Now, if you go into midfield for the Mamelodi Sundowns, we know that they'll be starting, the three midfielders will be probably the most important players, with Allende as well as Mukwena as well as Jaden Adams. Now, if Mamelodi Sundowns are able to get the interplay that they've been getting, let's say in the past 4 or 5 games, I do not see why Stade Milan should be able to stand any Mamelodi Sundowns way. Also, the fact that Sundowns are playing at home, we know that at Loftus, Mamelodi Sundowns, they do not really give much away. In that, in recent memory, I cannot really remember Mamelodi Sundowns losing at a Loftus, and in most cases when they need to get the results, they are able to get the results. Now, because it is the first leg and they will be playing the second leg away, I believe that Mamelodi Sundowns will be looking for a big goal difference, meaning that in the second leg most of their job will be done. So for Mamelodi Sundowns tonight, I believe that as long as they play that the way that they're supposed to be playing, with Ulion up front, because we see that Ulion has been very, very crucial for the Mamelodi Sundowns in that he's come at the right time and he's been able to put the goals away. If Leon doesn't do it, we do know that Ike Reynas is also there for Mamelodi Sundowns to put Stade Milan away. Now, my side, I believe that Mamelodi Sundowns should convincingly win a game here tonight. I believe that Mamelodi Sundowns will win 3-0 tonight, because Mamelodi Sundowns, the way that they are currently playing, the way that they are currently exchanging passes, where you've got midfielders joining front three, it makes Mamelodi Sundowns very dangerous, and I believe that they will be winning the game tonight. Now, Kaizer Chiefs will be taking on Durban City this coming Sunday. Now, Kaizer Chiefs are currently on a 4-game losing streak. Now, Durban City will be looking to consolidate their place in the top 4, as well as look for a place in CAF. Now, many of the Kaizer Chiefs supporters going for the past few games have been complaining the fact that the Kaizer Chiefs are not playing the way that they're supposed to play, and that they are not happy about the coaching staff at Kaizer Chiefs. Now, my side, I do not see anything changing in terms of the style of play at Kaizer Chiefs this coming Sunday, simply because of the fact that the players that they have obviously are not the type of players that Kaizer Chiefs currently need, in the fact that they've not been able to deliver. Also, going on to the management of Kaizer Chiefs, more especially the technical team. What I've come to pick up about the technical team at Kaizer Chiefs is that there seems to be a disconnect between how the technical team wants the team to play and the actual players that they play. Because in most of the cases, we know that the Kaizer Chiefs, they will be playing 5 defenders, where Umodi will be the extra left back who will be assisting the left back. Now, it is simple. The reason why Kaizer Chiefs is not playing is because the management of the team has not been taking the team seriously. And we also saw recently in the week in that the coach of the Kaizer Chiefs came out to defend the poor form, the horrible form that they've been showing this season, in that the statistics are showing that the Kaizer Chiefs are improving. The reality with the Kaizer Chiefs is that they do not have a plan, and that is why they've been failing to convert any of their victories. And then on the occasions that they do win any of the games, you will realize that Kaizer Chiefs, it's either a mistake from the opponent side, or you will see that it is a set piece from Kaizer Chiefs side. Now on Durban City side, even though they've been changing management in terms of the coaching staff this season, we see that they are currently fourth on the log. I think that also just goes to show the poor quality of the current state of a Betway Premiership, because we could have that teams, they have been losing for the longest of time. For example, Kaizer Chiefs, if they win on Sunday, that could put them back into the top 4. If the quality of the league was better and perhaps teams were playing better and always looking for results, there would be a clear distinctions between the good teams and the bad teams. So with this coming Sunday, I do not really expect Kaizer Chiefs to offer much for Durban City. In fact, I expect Durban City to bring the game to Kaizer Chiefs. And if Durban City are not able to take a game to Kaizer Chiefs, I expect that result to end in a 1-1 draw. And then also tomorrow, we know that the Orlando Pirates are taking on SIWELELE. Now, Orlando Pirates are currently first on the Betway Premiership on goal difference ahead of the Mamelodi Sundowns. Now, Orlando Pirates, they've been showing good form this season, besides the fact that they lost to Mamelodi Sundowns as well as the Kaizer Chiefs. But besides those two results, the Orlando Pirates have been able to deliver this season, as they already have 2 trophies in the cabinet, as well as leading the Betway Premiership. Now, what becomes important for Orlando Pirates this coming weekend is that is how they change, they rotate a squad sabo, because we know that Uwadu is very big on the squad rotation, and the squad rotation has been working for him very well this season. Now during the week, we saw that the Orlando Pirates, they fought back late into a game, even though they had conceded in the 85th minute, but they showed great character to be able to come back into the lead at 2-1 late into a game. I've also picked up the fact that the Orlando Pirates team, they really look like a team who have been playing together. They also look like a unit who understand the task that is ahead of them, and that if they are to win the Betway Premiership this season, is that they will have to take the game to the opponent side, because Mamelodi Sundowns will not be letting down going into the last 10 games of a game. Now for Orlando Pirates, I believe that because of the way that they've been playing this season, because of the quality of the players that they have, we have Aborele Mofokeng, we've got Abo Apolis, we've got Abo Tito. We've also saw that at any time Umuremi can come on as well as get as a goal for Orlando Pirates. Now, SIWELELE on the other side, they've had really mixed fortunes this season, because as I said, besides the Mamelodi Sundowns and the Orlando Pirates, the other teams in the Betway Premiership, it is very difficult to predict the way that they play, because mostly in the times that they play against the Orlando Pirates or Mamelodi Sundowns, all that they mostly do is sit back and wait for to hit them on a counter. Now, on my side, I do not believe that any team currently now will be able to hold for 90 minutes if they are playing a low block. Now, Orlando Pirates, we know that they've got the ability to go to play through the middle through Orlando Mofokeng, as well as have the overlapping runs of SIWELELE as well as Uhoto. Now, if Orlando Pirates are applying themselves tomorrow correctly, I believe that SIWELELE will not be able to hold out Orlando Pirates. And Orlando Pirates, if by winning tomorrow, they will able to extend the lead on a Betway Premiership, as Mamelodi Sundowns are currently away in the CAF Champions League. Now, my side, I believe that because the Orlando Pirates, it's only 10 games left in the season, and the form that they've shown recently, and the combination that they've shown amongst the players, Zabo, is that they are really there for a league. So I do not believe that SIWELELE will have enough to keep them out. Tomorrow, I believe that in that game for Orlando Pirates, they will also be able to win 2-0, which will make them keep the top position heading out of the weekend of a Betway Premiership. Now, if you agree with the comments, how I view the game, or if you have different views on what will be happening this weekend, please hit the comment section. I want to hear what you think about the games this weekend. Can maybe SIWELELE upset Orlando Pirates, or can Kaizer Chiefs perhaps turn the season around and perhaps build on start winning so that the pressure can reduce of the coaches' backs? I'll catch you tomorrow after the game. No, I'll actually catch you tonight after a game in Mamelodi Sundowns, as I will be breaking that game down. Thank you very much.